This person you married don't die for what almost 7 years ago. The boat when this person enter, only one guy survived for that boat, and that guy there for Europe now. My name is Odama Peter. I'm from Edo State, and this is my story, traveling through the Sahara Desert to Libya and back to Nigeria. I would put it in 100%, 50% adventure, then 50% in search of greener pasture. The particular night where I packed my bag, the dream in my head was seeing new things, like new people, new culture, new environment, and seeing myself in Europe. The last person I saw was my friend, and the hardest person that I told goodbye before I left was my elder brother. I told him he should just give me time. I know it's not going to be easy, but I just have to try. His response, he's just shy. Since that is your decision, may God be with you. The moment I realized staying in Nigeria as at that time was no longer an option was I looked at the economy then and the situation of things around me as at that time. Because with what I was doing, it's okay for me to survive, but I'm not always alone. I was looking at my family conditions and the people I call close friends. I did not go there via connection man or burger. I went there through somebody that is a friend. And in handling him my money, I didn't give him my money 100% because while he was telling me about the journey, I noticed in his words there was some consistency because what he told me, for example, today was different from the second and the third day. And I'm good at observing people. He has told me 3 different things relating to money. And on the first money I gave him, he felt maybe I was giving him, although I was giving him money via for the journey. When I gave him that money, I was observing him. He told me the money was meant for the journey. But I noticed few hours later after I gave him that money, he started enjoying because I know he was without money. And he wasn't working. How come few hours after I gave him money, your situation changed when it comes to things we call enjoyment, things we could see with our eyes? Few days later, he came again. I gave him some portion of that agreed money. When he came the third time, he was collecting money from me. He felt maybe he has gotten me 100%. But in my mind, there's this particular amount that I said to myself, if I give this person so amount, let me just start the journey. Immediately I'm in that journey, I can do without him. But already in my mind, I know he was telling me lies based on what he told, the 3 inconsistency when it comes to money. I knew he was telling me lies, but I did not want to argue with him before entering the journey, so it will not enable him to set traps for me on the journey. Because at one spot, he asked me the total money I had, and it got me thinking. Immediately asked me that question. As at then, let's say if the journey was supposed to cost 1,000 and I have like 2,000 with me, I told him I had 300 naira. He now said something. He said, in his voice, he said, "Biro, make you no worry. Even if you don't get money at all, I will carry you credits." So in my mind, I said, credits. He now said, yes. I said, if it's credits, how we go take them if we reach there? He now said, no worry. If I'm taking you there credit, whatever penny I spend, I'm not looking at making extra money. You just pay me that particular amount based on where he was actually my neighbor. Based on say you be my neighbor, no problem. So when he told me that, he didn't sit well with me because immediately he told me that, remember I told you I'm more of an adventurer. I went online, saw some videos online, saw the bad side of the journey, and I saw, let me say, 10% good side of the journey. And I heard people that said they paid small money in regard of, if I get to where I'm going to, I will balance you. And 99% of the people that said things like that ended up in what they call, in our own Nigerian English, kidnappers then, in Libya's term